I never really got in fights. I just didn't. It just didn't happen to me. I was kind of bigger than a lot of kids my age, so I guess that, I just didn't, and I didn't have a lot of conflicts with people. So I never really got much into fights. I just sort of slid through, And then at senior year, or I don't remember, junior or whatever, but I was high a lot, and I was in the library, and I was laughing. I was making a lot of racket in the library. I used to get yelled at all the time for being loud in the library. And this kid who's a sophomore, little kid who was like this on me, kind of skinny and wearing a leather jacket. He goes, "Hey, shut the fuck up." Because he was just annoyed. And the worst part is he was right. Like, I knew in my head, I'm being annoying.
Yeah.
But I said, fuck you. Like, and I'm just like, it's status. I'm a senior, you're a sophomore. Fuck you, shut up. And he goes, what, fuck me? And I go, yeah, fuck you. And he comes over and he goes, you want to go right now? I'll fucking kick the shit out of him. He's smaller than me, but he's wiry. And I'm like, I'm scared. I was terrified. Because I don't want to fight this kid. Even if I win, I'm not going to, like, go unscathed. I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
I don't want to be punched in the face. I don't want any of this to happen. And he's standing above me and he's like, "You want to fucking go?" And I was just like, "No, I don't want to. I don't want to fight." And he's like, "Then shut the fuck up then." And I was like, and my friends were so ashamed of me. And for the rest of the year, I was terrified of this little kid scare. I did an episode about it in my show, and where there's some high school kid threatens to beat me up, and I back down and I apologize to him. Because I don't want to get... Yeah, that kid really, he haunted me for a long time.
It can happen.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Yeah, and he's somewhere now,
I got beat up on a bus by a girl when I was 14 because I didn't fight back. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't sure if I should hit her back.
Yeah.
When I lived in Newton South, we would go to, I think it was Round Meadow, which was the middle school. I think that's what it was.
Okay.
And we would walk across the field because my sister was going to the middle school and I was in 9th grade and she was in 8th grade. So I would go and take the bus with her because like the bus was earlier or something. I forget what it was.
Okay.
So I went over and something happened when I got on the bus and there was this girl who like was this tough girl, smoked cigarettes, she had a leather jacket on.
Newton tough girls.
Yeah. And I don't remember what happened. I don't remember what the conversation was. But she either decided I was in the wrong seat or whatever. So she just starts wailing on me. Like it wasn't even like I didn't argue back. It was just like she just started punching me.
Yeah.
And then this little guy who was like, who wound up being my friend. His name is Muggsy Malone. He wound up being, he later went on, I think he was a politician at one point in time. But he became my friend. Yeah, but he was this tiny little guy. He was like in 5th grade.
Yeah.
And like the girl beats me up and then he comes over, he goes, "I ain't fucking afraid of you either." I'm like, oh, Jesus. It's like, what the fuck
like
is
he
that?
jumped on her side against you?
100%. Yeah. It was like one of those things where I was like, my God, I got to learn how to fight. It's like really what turned me into a martial artist. It's like I was tired of being terrified. This girl kicked my ass. And I didn't even fight back. I was just like covering my head up and she was just fucking with a leather jacket on, a fucking cigarette.
What is her life that she needed to go right to DEFCON 5?
Well,
like
she wound up being the girlfriend of the guy who was the toughest guy on the wrestling team, which I joined the next season. So thank God I didn't swing back.
That would have been
he would have beat
that
the
would have
fuck
been
out of me.
horrible.
This guy Mark Collins, who was like the neighborhood tough guy, who wasn't even a small guy, wasn't even a big guy, rather. He was a small guy, but he was just fucking intense, and he was a really good wrestler.